Top two favorite things is movie night and Uno. Movie night and Uno. And our cooking baking contest that we have sometimes where like everybody gets together like, okay, I'm gonna make this type of cookie. You cannot make the same thing as me. So you make your own or whatever, and then we compete. We get very competitive because there's so many of us.
Denise and my daughter Grace went to the same high school. You know, they were both friends, and that's how I got involved, because I heard Denise and her sibling were in foster care and had been in foster care for 2 years. And they were getting ready to be separated, you know, be adopted by 3 different families. And Denise asked me, you know, when she came over one day to spend the weekend with us, if I could just, you know, adopt them. And of course, I prayed, and here we are today. The kids, you know, I adopted them, and we're happy. One happy, big family. I really enjoy having a big family. I don't know what I was doing first without them. Now I can't see myself living without without all of them. I adopted them in September 2021, and then I got diagnosed January 2022. I was just watching a movie one day. I decided to just self-examine myself while watching the movie, and I felt a lump in my left breast. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't want to think what this could be. But then I made like an appointment with my primary physician and went in, and she checked and felt the same lump that I felt, and came out to be cancer. I have 9 children at home. They depended on me. After that first visit, I came home and I went in my shower and I put the shower on and I cried bitterly. I cried myself in the shower because I didn't want the kids to hear me crying, and I didn't want them to see me crying. So I just sat in my shower and just cried.
I still remember that day. She sat us down at the table over there, and I didn't know how to feel. I know I just felt this like drowning feeling almost in a way. And I was like, how are we gonna do this?
Chemo was the hardest. Having to lose my hair. I mean, 2 of my daughters helped me, you know, like, because I had my hair braided. So it was helping me take out the braids, and chunk of my hair was just coming out. And they started crying, and I was trying to be strong. It's just hair, but I was crying too. But then I didn't want them to see my tears because my tears almost started rolling down. So hearing that I have cancer scared everyone. They thought I was gonna die too. You know, I thought they needed me, but instead I needed them. Because when I got sick, they all stepped in. They started cleaning up, cooking, bringing me water upstairs, just taking care of me. I had a great care team. So the navigator at the hospital, very genuine, empathetic, sympathetic, you just name it. They will cry with you, they will hug you, you know, even sit on the bed if you need them to, hold your hands. Yeah, they went through the journey with me every step of the way.
The John Stoddard Cancer Center is really good at taking care of the patient as a whole, and not just looking at the patient as an illness. As the financial navigator, I try to remove financial barriers so that patients can focus on their care. There's a lot of stress and anxiety that comes with bills and insurance, and a lot of confusion.
What our role is to just be an additional layer of support for patients and their families, to truly meet them where they're at in their diagnosis, and just to help answer questions, connect them with resources, or connect them to things that help reduce the barriers that they face.
Having a really comprehensive care team is one of the most, if not the most important thing for patient care. And I think that's something that John Stoddard exceeds at particularly well. We do a really great job of, collaborating, within each specialty and across different specialties. I think a really important thing we do each and every week is to have a tumor conference. This is where we discuss patient cases to come up with the best overall, treatment plan or strategy.
having the ability to have navigators or to have people like social workers who can give gas cards, to have the meals that matter, I think all of those things are needed for the whole treatment plan. So it's not just a matter of whether we're giving chemotherapy or giving radiation, but to have all of the other pieces of their life also addressed, I think just relieves a huge burden for the patient.
I mean, you just name it. Every program that was available, she filled out the form and sent it on my behalf. Oh my God, it was like a stress relief because I was thinking, how am I gonna pay my car note? How am I gonna pay my house, pay for my house? How am I going to, keep lights, gas, all this without me having a job? It helped me because I had to focus on getting well. So after chemo, the lump shrank a lot. So Dr. Mayln set up a surgery to go in and kind of clean the area. And I went and had the surgery, and he said he cleaned out everything, and the lump was no longer there. And he told me the exciting news when I woke up. Oh my God, I was so thrilled. I was so excited. I was like, God, I'm done with this.
There is hope. And that's why we keep doing what we do, because there is a deep love. There's just a deep love for people. But there's always hope in what we can give. Every day may not be good, but there's good in every day, and we can deliver that.
I just want to thank each and every donor who is able to contribute to the Stoddard Cancer Center, because your donation is exactly what helps us make all of these programs available.
I would say I love you guys so much.
I want to just tell all those donors out there, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful that, we have people like you out there, just helping us means a lot. It meant a lot. And I can never, ever forget your kindness.